I don't have a right to that freedom because I'm a mother or something. I don't have a, people don't give me, or somebody doesn't give me that right, or being a mother doesn't give me the right to do that.
Because I'm a mother, I can't feel something like that, say something like that.
Thank you. I've just been listening to an interview that we'll be discussing a little later in our program. In the first presentation on this series, I talked about the therapist in psychotherapy. And I tried to describe the sort of climate that I hope to create with a client. An atmosphere or a climate which is marked by certain attitudes of mind. I told how important it has come to seem to me to be real and genuine in the relationship, and to feel a prizing, an acceptance, a liking for the client, and to be sensitively understanding of the way the client's feelings and the client himself seems to himself. But I said almost nothing of what occurs in the client in this business of psychotherapy. And today I want to try to give some inkling of the richness of the process that goes on in the client in such a relationship as I tried to describe. I think if I were to try to pick just a few brief aspects of the process, I would label the first one exploration, because the client is exploring a great many things. He's exploring the relationship to me, the relationship to the therapist. And then he explores his problems and all their ramifications. And this leads to an exploration of his feelings. And as he explores his feelings, he both discovers and explores feelings that he never knew he had, and aspects of himself that he has never known. So that he's finally exploring elements of both feelings and self which up to this time have not been a part of his awareness. So that the first aspect of the therapeutic process could be called exploration. And I think a second element might be termed clarification or differentiation. I think that any persistent personal problem is made up of muddled feelings. A person tends to feel, oh, I'm awful, or in regard to his marriage or his sex life or his relationship to his work, he feels it's just a frightful mess. But that's a kind of a global, fuzzy, unclear, ununderstood, undifferentiated feeling. And in therapy, a person begins to unravel that tangle. He begins to be clear as to the ways in which he is awful, or to recognize the specific feelings that he has in his marital relationship or his job or whatnot. So that the second element in the process, I think we could think of as differentiation or clarification of feelings. Then there's another element in the process that's a little difficult to explain. The client experiences right now the feelings that are implicit in his problem. He experiences right now how awful he is, or he experiences the anger that he feels toward his wife, or he experiences perhaps the shame and humiliation that he sometimes feels on his job. But in such a relationship, the experiencing is different. He can experience such a feeling with acceptance. He can experience it as a real part of himself which he can own and look at without having to hide it or put it out of mind. So that this third element of the process we might call an acceptant experiencing of feelings. Well, perhaps it's already clear to you that it's difficult to convey in words what the therapeutic process is like. And so I'm going to take you into a therapeutic interview and let you sense for yourself what's going on. I think you can judge the extent to which I've been able to create a therapeutic climate of realness and acceptance and empathy. And you can get a feeling for the client's exploration of feelings and the gradual differentiation and unraveling of feelings, and also perhaps the living of feelings in the moment. Now, what I'm going to show you is a portion of an interview held some time ago. It was filmed, and I'm very grateful to the client for her permission to show it to you. It's a part of an interview with a young mother, a widow, with whom I'd already had a number of contacts. She's been talking about her small daughter and some of her negative feelings, and the feeling that she may be hurting her daughter through these negative feelings because sometimes she doesn't even want to be a mother.
Somebody that could stand up to me, or that could stand up on his own feet, or something like this, another adult or something like that. But I mean, I'm not supposed to, and it would be terrible if people thought of me as a mother who hurts her own child, and I don't want to be that or something, and yet sometimes I really do want to hurt her.
It just seems so awful to think of being a mother who might at times want to hurt her own child, and yet actually sometimes that's the way you feel.
And I feel as if, well, sometimes I just resent it. You know, I give her the right to say I hate you, but I don't have the right to say that to her.
I give her that much freedom, and yet I resent the fact that I haven't given myself that much freedom.
Well, I feel as if I don't have a right to that freedom because I'm a mother or something. I don't have a... People don't give me, or somebody doesn't give me that right, or being a mother doesn't give me the right to do that.
Because I'm a mother, I can't feel something like that. I can't say something like that.
And also because it hurts her, also because she's so little, and because she can't stand up to me, and she... I mean, when she says to me, I hate you, I can say, all right, you hate me right now. And feel like, well, maybe tomorrow she won't. But I'm not sure that she can say that to herself. I mean, I'm not sure that... I mean, if I say, I hate you to my daughter, I mean, I feel as if to her that means forever and ever, and she'll always remember it that way or something, and I don't want...
You sort of feel, I can understand what she means when she says, I hate you, because I know it isn't permanent, but I can't believe